Welcome to the DS podcast. I'm your host, Abbas Swamji.
And I'm your co-host, Rehan Qasim.
And in today's welfare episode, we'll be exploring the story of WIPAHS Orphanage, a non-profit organization which aims to help out the unfortunate orphans who are missing an important element of their life. And who better to tell us the story than the man himself, Haji Saheb. Karibu sana. Haji Saheb is the one who founded WIPAHS and has been running it successfully for many years now, mashallah. Haji Saheb, I always wanted to ask you, Tamar naam such hai?
Alhamdulillah, you have to pay charges for that.
Okay, sure.
My name, for my full name is Muhammad Hussain Rajbali Hassan Rajani.
Mohammad Hussain Rajbali Hassan Rajani, mashallah. Okay, so that's a secret unveiled. So Haji Saheb, can you please tell us your story? How did it all start? Where did you get the idea to start this orphanage?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First thing I think I have to introduce myself, that what made me or what inspired me to do this thing, that at least the viewers can see and they can also maybe inspire them also.
Inshallah.
You see, I lost my father when I was 5 years old, and my uncle was taking care of me. And my uncle had almost 8 children, and we were 3, so we were 11 children. So at that time, it was very difficult, and poverty was there in our family. And I was studying here in Dar es Salaam, staying in our Snashi boarding house, which is now Al-Muqtadir School. And I studied up to standard 7. I think I was standard. When I finished standard 7, I came second or third in my annual examination. But when I started standard 8, I could not finish. By March or April, my uncle called me back because there were some problems and he was sick and all. So I had to leave school.
I see.
And it pained me a lot. It hurted me a lot because I came second and think that I can't get my education. And so I have to leave the school. So one way I was psychologically affected, they see that I can't progress or I will not be able to take my education. Anyhow, when I left here boarding, joining the business, because we are poor and the business was not flourishing, so one time I had to leave, and then I started looking for a job.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I was not getting job, so I came to Dar es Salaam, and I was looking for a job at that time. So, in short, I joined one petrol station, which is opposite the Odeon Cinema. I was I was working in petrol station.
Wow.
So can you imagine at that time to work at in the petrol station to fill the fuel in the car? You have to clean the windscreen. You have to do everything, to take water and oil, and so it was my job. What can I do? Alhamdulillah, then slowly I got a job in Kinduru with one of our Hoja family, Dr. Jadav Jitanji. So I joined them, but I was affected psychological all the time. I had stress. My mother and my grandmother were staying in Bewakhana, which was about this Ibrahim Haji dispensary now. And my mother used to sell bhajia and sweets and ice cream for the madrasa students there. So it was painful for me to see my mother staying in Bewakhana all that, and she's doing this business and to get a little of her income. But at the same time, I could not progress. And so I started this job in Tundurum. But again, I had stress.
Was it stress because you felt like you couldn't support your family?
Yes.
I see.
So what I did, I thought that I hope one day to take my mother out of Bewakhana. So I would struggle. So this is one lesson people should learn, that I started economize my salary.
I see.
Because I did my best to save the salary, and I said one day if I get a little money, I can start my own business.
Inshallah.
But at that time also I was suffering with chronic constipation all the time, stress. So I had a piles hemorrhage, and I was losing a lot of blood. So my health was not helping me, and I started facing problems. So I left the job. Then I joined without saying Haji Muhammad Kaki.
Mm-hmm.
Many people know Jawad Kaki was Microsoft.
Yeah.
So his father, business in Songea. But again, as I said, I had to work almost 12 hours there, or sometimes on 15 hours. Anyhow, because of my stress, my health was deteriorating. And I had chronic constipation, I said, and I was losing lots of blood. So one day it happened that I was losing a lot of blood, and I said that what I should do. So I went in the toilet, washroom, and I passed my motion beside, just to show that I'm losing a lot of blood. And when my boss or Bilal sent by, he went to the washroom, and he saw that he came out of the washroom and said, "What's this?" I said, "I'm losing my blood."
Yeah.
So this is an area where I want to impress that. Then I had to look for a hospital. He told me, go to hospital. Which hospital would be the best? The best hospital would be Christian Missionary Hospital.
Yeah, I see.
So if you see 40, 50 years back, all these Christian missionaries, they had a very good hospital, like in Harusha, SMC, Buganda Hospital, and then many hospitals.
Yeah.
So I went to the Christian hospital. The hospitality they gave me, the treatment they gave me, it was amazing. And the doctor, when he asked me that if I wanted to get admission or I should get medicine and go back home, I hardly could open my eyes. So I told the doctor that if you can decide, because you are the doctor. So he was shaking his head like that, and then he asked the nurse to take me to the ward. When she took me to the ward, I was wondering which ward I would go. I can't afford to go in first ward. So I went in third ward. You can imagine 40, 50 patients as in one ward in room. Later on there, when I met again doctor, so he asked the nurse, "Where is Baba? What's happening?" So the nurse said that Baba is on the way. He's coming.
Right.
When the nurse was taking me out of the doctor's room, on the doorstep, I saw one priest.
Christian priest?
Christian priest with white robe, and very humble, and he wished me and said, "Don't worry, I will pray for you." And then after a little time, they brought blood for me. The nurse brought blood for me and said to me that this blood has been donated by priest to you because your health is not good.
Was it the same priest?
Yeah, same
I
priest.
see.
So when they gave me the doctor gave me sent me this blood, alhamdulillah. Then they asked me that if I can get more blood. So again, I asked my sister and brother Bilal Dinani, who is in UK, US now.
Yeah.
These two people, they gave me blood. But the important thing, what I want to mention here, that the nurse with there took care for me. It was amazing, like mother care. I hardly hold my saucer of milk where they are providing. So they were feeding me like a child. When I stayed there for 1 month, I said, "This is the religion. This is humanity." The way they're coming from German, staying in jungle, forest, and they are giving humanitarian service, health, education, this. And at the same time, there's other people, they accept Christianity. Me, myself, I would have accepted Christianity. I was ready.
Hospitality.
I said, "No, this is the religion."
Because of the impression they made.
Yes. But at the same time, because I was fear of my society and my family, I said, "I can't do that. It will be difficult for me." But I wrote a letter to head of priest and told them that I want to join, to come and help you here. They said, "No, thank you very much." But this, it gave me a big inspiration that if these people, they come and stay in the forest, they give humanitarian service, and they take care of health, education, and other humanitarian needs. And at the same time, they are coming the message of Jesus. What we are doing. So I was, I think, 22 or 23 years old. In that time, it came in my mind, inshallah, if Allah gives me opportunity, we as a Muslim and we as a Shia should have this type of center where there are schools, where there are hospitals, where there are orphanage, there are farms, there are everything.
So this was your first inspiration
Especially
to start.
Because I was at the age of 22. Anyhow. So from there, I came I work in one of the government parasite organization. I had a big position. At that time, again, it was a problem for me because that time you have to bribe salesmen to get the goods. So I was having very big position in state trading corporation, and people were making money because the salesmen were making money. But for me, it was no, I can't. It is bribe. It's haram.
Right.
So then I decided to migrate from here.
Yeah.
I went to Dubai and I thought that if I can set an Islamic country, then I can build my future. But again, I was shocked. I said no, it was difficult for me to say. Because there you have to bribe the purchasing officer now. So what happened? I was working as a salesman again. So sometimes you have to bribe purchasing officer.
Yeah.
So later on I decided to come back.
I see.
Because my grandmother expired, my sister got married, my mother was alone. I said, no, I can't keep my mother alone. I have to come back. But in my mind was there that inshallah, I had it. One day I want to do something.
Inshallah.
I came here and joined Bilal Muslim Mission to give for free service.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, when I joined Bilal, we started some developments. Again, it's point to note here that Bilal, they had a school, or they had a hausa for adults boys. My thinking was that no, there are areas where we have to do tabligh for the women.
Yeah.
They say educate a man, educate a society, educate a woman, you educate a nation. So why we don't educate women in Bilal? Again, Imam Ali said that in a tradition that when you want to do tabligh or you want to help the children.
Help the children.
Because if you educate the children, if you are doing the artwork on the rocks.
Yeah.
And if you are educating the adults, you are building castles near the seashore or river bank. When the waves come to go.
It doesn't stay.
So when I joined Bilal, Alhamdulillah, we started nursery school, we started girls' classes. But at the same time, I said, no, it's not enough. Our aim is not just to make people accept Shiism, but we have to do much more. What we are doing. So Alhamdulillah, then I started thinking of how to
WIPAHS.
WIPAHS.
Okay, so the idea came from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Haji Saheb, who first supported you in this journey? Tamara journey, WIPAHS ma journey ma, kon tamare paase ayu pehla?
You see, there Bilal Maton, when I was Bilal, I said I have to involve some youth.
Yeah.
It's not all people we can run the business or tabligh and this. So Alhamdulillah, I started getting some youth to join Bilal.
Yeah.
So I had a plan. So when we opened nursery school, I had some people to take the responsibility of nursery school. When I opened the girls' class, then we had some people to. But at the same time, as I said, it was not enough. And then I started visiting. The first person who joined me was Asgar Habib Qasim Manji, Al-Haj Asgar Bhai, and his wife Hamida Bhai. So 2 people joined me and my wife. So 4 people. Then Khurshid Somji, he and his wife. Then Anwar Bhai Mirali, Ali Bhai Keki Bhai. So there were 6 people and me, 2 8 people. Every Saturday, we make sure that we are visiting poor people. Going this local madrasas, sit with the local madrasas, give them Quran, give them Amma, Dadi, and sit with them, and if we can help them. So the first thing we started conveying the message of to Islam to visit so to show that no, we don't have discrimination, we are not present, we are prepared to join other things.
It's for everybody.
So this is the one area. Then we thought about another thing that we have to develop something.
Yeah.
So we thought. Because you see, one thing you people have to understand, especially use, that all ahadith, all tradition, all ayah of Quran has to be implemented by practical, not only theories. That's what I believe. For example, we say to visit sick people, you get sawab. The malaika are writing sawab. So we started visiting sick people. When we were going to the hospital, it was very difficult for us to see them. Very poor. They were dirty, there was no water to clean the hospital, there was no medicine, patients were sleeping on the floor. So we started giving them some fruits and some bread and milk. This is area after visiting the Sunni, our brothers, madrasa. We saw second project of visiting patients. Third area when it came, then I had plan that, no, I have to do something for our community, used to involve them.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know, I remember, at that time my son Jabir was 8 years old. He was in madrasa. I told Jabir that I want to talk with the madrasa student, your friend circle. So he said, no, they will not take any interest. I said, call them. Yeah. So he called 5 boys from madrasa, his friend circle, and I explained them. They were young, 8 years, 9 years. So I told them that we want to start a club for you. And one thing that this club will cost you. The cost is discipline, which we are lacking. I told them that if you join this club, when you enter mosque area, Imam Bara, you have to be disciplined. Number one, we will make a program. Every week we will have one program. Muscle, at that time, only Malim Najaf, he was an elder person. He used to take care and he used to clean books and windows. So I said, why these old men? We can have a program to come and clean mosque here, to clean turba, to keep these books ready. And then this group developed. From 5, they increased, 8, 10, 20, 10, 35, and boys were coming. Every week I used to take them to the program. Then I started visiting hospital with them. I started taking them to Sunni and in our madrasa, Muslim brothers. And not only that, I was making them practical. Let us see the patient. Let us take some fruits. And at the same time, take them to a picnic and give them some lecture of ethics, moral ethics. For example, how you treat your servants, how you treat your maid in the sometimes it's not fair what we are dealing with the maids. It's not. It's not. Because a young guy will call Asha, this is not. She's like your grandmother. We don't respect them. So I was teaching them moral ethics, how to treat our, and how to be kind, how to help. And then we started this. Then another group boys came that, Baba, Jabir, and I said, we want also to join. And they were elders, 14, 15 years. So I said, okay, we will open, that was Asgari group. We opened the Akbari group.
Oh, wow.
So Alhamdulillah, it developed. Akbari group developed. Alhamdulillah. Then we said, okay, what to do? Then we said, okay, let's have a crash course for this. The first crash course was arranged by, and there was no name of people. We were just working. I had an idea. They told me that we should keep going. No, I want to have some people committed. Then we will register the name. We emotionally register the name and big names, and then there is nothing.
And nobody.
So I said 3 years.
They just put their name there and do nothing.
So I said, and those who want to become member, they must come practically, physically. They have to do something practical, not like just I'm member of. So this club, there was no name. So Alhamdulillah, by that time, then many joined. And it was Ramadan here. Ramadan is normal after Salat. We have just, we talk and we genge. So what we said, let us, then we were having some scholars like Muslim Panji, Mujahid Sharif. When they came here in crash course, the first crash course was arranged in boarding house. Alhamdulillah. Almost 70 plus students came from Somalia. 8 students from Somalia, 8 from Nairobi, from Mombasa, from Mwanza, from Arusha. So we had the first crash course. I'm talking about 40 years back.
Wow, 40 years back.
40 years
The
back.
beginning.
Alhamdulillah. So we started making this program in Tabligh. So Alhamdulillah, by that time, our group was developing. It came at a time that we were discussing one program in Ramadan. So Alhamdulillah, when I was telling that we have some duties, when we recite Allahumma kila lahil kuburi surur, Allahumma anefkula fakir, how much we are doing for the poor people. Allahumma suda fakrana beginat, how we use for fakir. Allahumma shfekula marid, what we are doing for marid. These du'as are not to be recited. These du'as have to be practical. So Alhamdulillah, then first day I saw Brother Sadiq Hashim Marhoon. He asked me a question in front of others when we're sitting. So he said, what you are talking, but what you are doing yourself. Tell us what you are doing. So I said, yes, we have a small group. We are 6, 8 people visiting madrasas, visiting these people. Second day, when we had the same session, he brought exercise with ball pen and said, we want to start a group. We want to join you.
MashaAllah, inspired.
So you
You see?
inspired him.
So there were now 3 groups. One Askari
Askari.
group, Akbari group, and also these people. So Alhamdulillah, Marusari Kashim, and we started working, visiting people. And every week there was restriction on car driving, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You can't drive car at that time. So we got opportunity. So every Saturday, Sunday, we make a program to visit hospital, visit madrasa, visit sick people. Again, it came in Ramadan. We said, second Ramadan, we said we want to distribute food to our own community people because there was a shortage of rations
Yeah.
at that time.
Grocery.
You can't get rice as we are getting now.
Yeah.
All were restriction.
Mm.
So we requested one of the officials from Jamaat, if you allow us, tell us how many packets we can make for committee members. We want to give them food. So we decided in the group that one will look for the money, and they told me that you have to look for the money. Others said that we will go and look for the rations, and cereals and rice and other things. Others said, okay, we will look for the how to pack and this. Alhamdulillah, the first food distribution started from this group, but it was not named WIPAHS.
Yeah.
Second year when it came, again, it came a time that, okay, now what we do, we should start visiting poor people in the villages. So we started medical camp, taking doctors, taking medicine, and going to the village in Kuranga and other areas. We stay in Kuranga for 1 night, 2 nights, and at that time medicine was difficult. People, thousands of people, children would die for malaria only.
Yeah.
So we started medical. We started visiting madrasa. Slowly, we developed. This is the area where it started. And then it came a time that, about tabligh, that we have to do something on tabligh. So at that time, we started one nursery school, which is the Fatima Nursery School. It is near the airport. If you get time, visit that school.
Inshallah.
So we built a school there at 1990.
1990.
1990.
That's still 30
One of
years
our
ago.
committee members, Mahbub Wersi and Marhum Roshan Nasser, they wanted to build a madrasa. So I said, Baba, this madrasa concept has to change. Let us say we start nursery school in the morning, and in the evening we run madrasa.
So
everybody.
So they agreed. So we took over that building and we run the madrasa till now. Alhamdulillah, it's running. So we got some impression that the demand is there, education. And then we said, okay. But all this had in my mind that we have to do something what this I learned from this missionary. So we started thinking that we want to build a center now, our own center. And by that time we registered it. So there were people who joined other than left. Because there were some issues in the committee, which was at that time of a Shirazi movement, which had come to Arusha. They were running their Hausa there. And there was some problem with our Africa Federation and these Hausa people, those who were running. So they closed the Hausa. So there were some our Khoja boys from Madagascar, Arusha, and other places. So there were some issues. But what was for me that these boys and girls who were coming in Hausa, there was restriction of the border. Border were closed for Kenya, so people could not go to Kenya at that time. So what I did, I was helping these people. The boys and girls who were coming from abroad, I used to receive them, give them all the service, send them to Arusha. So I was trying to help them. They will need some assistance, I would give them. So when this house were closed, and then it came this we were growing.
Is this
We
when
were
you
moving.
decided to start your own center?
So WIPAHS, we thought to register WIPAHS.
Right.
So we register WIPAHS, World Islamic Propagation Humanitarian Service, the full name. So it came now something, it was in the community. That these people now, they want to have something like, they want to bring some changes. I say, yes, changes are coming.
Evolution.
Changes inevitable.
It's just like a revolution, you see. So we had a difficult time, in short, very difficult time. So every Saturday we used to go look for a land. And my plan was from the day one that we want 25 acres. 25 acres at that time is not a job.
It's
To get a
expensive.
25 acres of land. So we went almost 2 years looking for a land. Saturday, Sunday, we go and go to village. We get 18 acres, 15 acres and all. 25 acres from the day one.
Yeah.
So other people will ask me, Baba Haji Saheb, we are serving for 2 years.
Yeah.
You want 25 acres? I said, yes, I have a project of 300 years.
Big goals.
300 years. Let us have a vision of 300 years from now. Alhamdulillah, we got the land in 1987
So 7 years after.
in Kibaha,
Yeah.
25 acres. And that, Alhamdulillah, because I was very close with our Africans, Shuk, Imam of the mosque, I had a good relation.
Yeah.
So I got good idea from them that how you can get the land from the government. And so, Alhamdulillah, I tried, and we got the land in
So
Kibaha.
how are you able to fund it? How are you able to buy
Yes.
it?
The first thing, me, myself, I had my own business, and I had 1 or 2 other friends who were giving me support, So, Alhamdulillah, in that time, we started putting our own money.
Yeah.
So, we were collecting donations from our members. And sometimes other will give us some material or some food stuff for distribution, Ramadan.
I see.
Yeah. So apart from the obstacle of the Jamaat saying that you're going against them, do you have any other blockages from your family or your friends?
Alhamdulillah, not.
Okay.
Not. Because, yes, because I was partner with my brother Ali Raza Rajani. And why I said that I want to resign from the party. So he asked me one question. Don't you think you are making mistake? I said, no. How long I'm going to stay in this world now? I want to
Exactly.
spend my life now
By giving
Service.
for these very two people.
Okay.
MashaAllah.
So we established this, we got the land in 1987, but I did not have money. We did not have money. And if I tell someone that we want to build in Kibaha, it's a jungle, people would laugh and say, we are crazy. We are going for forest now. Alhamdulillah, by 1996,
Yeah.
we got some inspiration after this Lady Fatima Nursery School, which are running in Gonganabot near the airport. We said, now let us start to. So we got one disabled person whom we are helping. He graduated in agriculture, but he was disabled. He could not get job. So we asked him to go in Kibaha and clean the area. And now we said, now we can think. So Alhamdulillah, Brother Meb Versi, Sadiq Hashim, and Brother Onwi Chandu and few others joined me. Brother Meb Muslim Dharamsi and other state. But the main person who helped me at that time was Meb Versi and Sajjad Maru Sadiq Hashim. So we started building there. We put the foundation 5th April 96.
96. Okay.
And we made a program that we want to start a school for 300 students. We did not have money. I said the first phase we build for 300 students. So we laid the foundation in 5th April 96. It was Easter holiday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We put the foundation, and Alhamdulillah, we said that we have to finish it. So by April 98, February 98, 28th February, we admitted the students. We got a principal from India. We got Islamic teachers.
MashaAllah.
So we said that will be a girls' school, girls' training, teacher training.
I see.
Unfortunately, we did not get students because the Muslims were not educated.
Yeah.
So we had these setbacks.
I
So
see.
again, we thought that let us start a secondary school. So we started our secondary school in 98. 97, I thought that now we need a big amount to develop.
Right.
So Alhamdulillah, we approached our Maraj office,
And
and that's now we were not having any issues. Alhamdulillah. So we approached them and we explained them, and Alhamdulillah, we got our Kum Sijaza from 1987 for my society, Alhamdulillah, and then we started working. Now, if there are any other issues you want to ask, so
Is this school only for the local kids at Kibaha or?
no, not Kiba. It's throughout the region. People coming from different area regions.
I see.
And it's a boys and girls, and we have boarding facility.
Okay.
Again, there also it is we are teaching the moral ethic And we have all the programs, Ramadan and others. So this is the fourth age to be educated. But not only that in Kibaha, there are some needy Muslim students or needy students who need school fees.
Yeah.
Especially for the university, for the colleges. Alhamdulillah, we have here in the office, we are giving them loans. We are helping them. So not only Kibaha, not only last education center, but besides that we have education assistant here. Alhamdulillah, now we can say that we have our own doctors. We have professional, 1,234 teachers have graduated from Kibaha.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And also, we have now doctors, we have professionals, we have accountants, we have teachers also.
So it's really successful.
So, Alhamdulillah, now they are working. They started thinking that no, they will change the community, they will change the society, they will help their relative. The fourth area, as I said, is the education. Fifth is the health. 30 to 40% of women in Tanzania are dying during pregnancy. 30 to 40% they don't reach the age of 6. Can you imagine the child is there? You see, after 3 years, 4 years, 6 years, he died because of malaria and other diseases.
Yeah.
So we are, as we said that we were doing medical camps, we thought, no, now let us start our own medical hospital.
Yeah.
Again, and that we thought that we have to think differently. If we can, people might think that WIPAHS is Islamic, so they are helping only Muslims. So Alhamdulillah, we create another NGO, which is called Mediwell, Medical Education Wells. We built a hospital, Alhamdulillah. Now that hospital caters to 100 to 120 patients, outpatients a day. Every week, we are Thursday, Friday, we are giving them eye surgery, cataract surgery, 30 to 40.
Okay.
And so per month, 100, 120 free, almost free. Then we thought about maternity, about delivery.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, we started with 2 ladies. Now we are doing 60 to 70 women every month, deliveries.
Yeah, wow.
So Marywell is working as a charitable hospital in Kibaha. It's expanding, inshallah. So fifth area, as I said, is health. Besides this, we have some eye camp and other assistance to the other hospitals. Sixth area, then again comes about orphanage.
Okay.
We thought about that, what we do about orphans. Just give them use clothes and food and this. No. What is the important? If we can take these orphans, we take good care. And from the early, when they are only 2.5, 3 years. If we take care of these orphans, giving them good education, good moral and ethics, and good teachings, good care, good health, they can be a source of our assistance, our human resources. Not only even they will serve the community, they will serve the country at large.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what they will do? So we started working with registering the orphan, which is registered Heaven of Peace Children's Home. Alhamdulillah, we started with 4 children. Now we have 207 orphans.
Oh, wow.
207 orphans. And Alhamdulillah, the first batch started in 2009. Alhamdulillah, from that batch now there are others who are going to college. There are others in from 5, A level.
Oh.
So this will continue for another years, more years to come. We will take care. We have taken the responsibility. So we are good. And Alhamdulillah, we can say these children their behavior is excellent, very good.
Very good.
And not only that, we are teaching them also. This is very important part. We are teaching them to depend on themselves. So these orphans, they have their own program. For example, they will say soccer matches there, and they collect little money, and they go and give this money to orphans. They go and give money to the hospitals.
So they are giving back.
They are giving back.
Very good.
And now we are giving them some assistance that they should start their own business. For example, we have good land. When we started with 25 acres land. But again, as I said, that we have to think that we want to have this project for another 300, 400 years.
Yeah.
So we expand this land. Now we have 210 acres of land. 210 acres of land. Alhamdulillah.
Oh,
MashaAllah.
So these orphans also, we have given them some response that they should do some vegetable gardening and this horticulture. So we can buy for them and they can learn about economic also.
Yeah.
So this is the 6th area. 7th area recently we developed since last 5 years. We started microfinance about to give loans to women. It's not good every time we give money to sadaqah money.
Yeah.
It's been discouraged in our Islam. So what we start, those women you see here outside the mosque, they're all the time beggar. No, we don't want to give them. We started microfinance with the 10 or 20 ladies. Now we have almost 5,000 ladies working in Dar es Salaam, in Kibaha, in Handeni, in Moshi, in Tanga, and Lushote and other areas. So we are almost now helping them 5,000 ladies.
So
They are doing the small scale businesses, economic upliftment project for women. Eighth area, this is very important to have the relation with all NGOs and all institutions which are working, which are having humanitarian service, like medical, like education, like others. So we have this 8 departments.
collaboration.
So, tayo ba sa time sa kita may motivation na to kaya ajajo if you didn't have any obstacles, did you ever feel like WIPAHS was not going to be a big name later on in life?
Alhamdulillah, you see, I had a dream.
Yeah.
I had a dream, and this one dream was of establishing one center like Kibaha. Though I'm not 100% satisfied, still now I might have reached only 50%.
There's always room for improvement.
So still 50% to go. We can have our own big hospital, big university, and big farm, and big industry, big factories,
Inshallah, one day.
economic upliftment
Inshallah.
and supporting. But another issue that we have to give this indigenous people empowerment. When we educate them, also we have to train them, to give them some empowerment and to train them economically and everything. So this was my dream. And third area was that we should have relation with other institutions who are working in the field.
Right.
Maybe non-Muslim, no problem. Let us work. Let us give one goal and one aim. So alhamdulillah, in that way. Obstacles are there, definitely.
Of course.
Obstacles are there. Challenges. All the time I find challenge, but at the same time, we as a Shia, we should learn. We should learn from our Imam Islam. Challenges are there.
Yeah.
Right.
If you want to do good, the shaitan is there. Opposition are there. People will create, Haji Saheb is making good money there. You know, he's not stupid. That he will work free. You think now Haji Saheb is working free. His wife is working free. His daughter is working free. His son is working there. Everything you tell, they are just working for Allah. There might be some agenda for them. You see?
There will be challenges, but we have to overcome them.
Yeah. So
Of course.
we have to prepare.
Right.
You have to ball chest and say all things is possible, but you don't take. I don't care about that,
Yes.
because if I start taking care about division, because I see that we Muslims are more divided now than before, and day by day,
100%.
especially about our youth, we are losing our youth.
Right.
We put them in all the time in negative thinking and negative arguments, negative. No, we should think positive and let us think about future of our children, our boys, our community boys also, and indigenous boys, the children. So challenges are there.
Challenge is always there.
Sometimes I don't have money even for salary. You can see it. But I say, inshallah, I will take loan somewhere and we will say Allah will pay for that. Alhamdulillah.
So how do you account for the difference that WIPAHS makes? Is it by the number of children you're helping, the number of students you have, or is there another way to measure?
No. Other area means is to change the mindset of the people. That is very important.
Right.
If we can change the mindset of our youth, they can be an asset to the community. They can be asset to the society. They can be asset to the nation, families. So it's not only we have said that we have given them some education, but our advice to them, suggestion to them, counseling to them, and we can see the fruit. We can see the fruit. There are some now indigenous boys and girls, that education you can't even imagine. Believe me. They are full time. They are prepared to do everything you tell them.
MashaAllah.
Very good. We can take away that Haji Saheb is quite a story. Can't you? Okay.
Definitely.
So, what plan do you have for WIPAHS future in terms of only the 8 organizations we have now, or we want to grow into a bigger team?
As I said, that now time has come that we are trying to empowerment, give empowerment to those indigenous people, centers. So at least for example, this microfinance.
Right.
We are going to the villages and then give them empowerment in there. We want to train them to be self-sufficient on their side.
Okay.
See, four things are main important
Okay.
in our system. One is religious knowledge, to know moral ethics
Yeah.
about our duties.
Yeah.
Now things are changing very fast. LGBTQ is coming. Freedom of speech, freedom of
Yeah.
living, freedom of the freedom are coming.
It's coming.
Okay, so we have to make understand these people, and that these are the challenges.
Yeah.
You have to change your mindset. Second, we have to invest in education. As said,
Yeah.
if you educate family, alhamdulillah, you are trying to give them some source of income.
Mm.
Okay. Third area, which is very important, to give them economic upliftment, economic help. So they can also, the salary will not be enough anywhere in any country. Salary is difficult to survive on the salary. So now we have to think how we can help them in economy, to improve the economy. For example, these countries are more on the agriculture basis. So
Yeah.
we have to think how we can help them in agriculture.
Natural basis.
So third area, agriculture. Fourth area, social issues, diversities now. There are a lot of issues in the children's, upbringing of the children's, orphans, social problems, and prostitutes. There are a lot of issues now in the society.
Yeah, too many.
Big is coming up, and especially now social media. How to counter that?
There's a big
It's a
factor.
big challenge. And now we can't just talk.
Yeah.
We have to practical, we have to be
You
inside.
have to show them.
So Alhamdulillah, we are working with them.
Okay.
And Alhamdulillah, we have changed the mindset, and we are think that now the thing that we have to establish a system that we can help them and we can educate them and we can support them
Yeah.
to do this type of thing. It's not all we can do alone.
Inshallah, we can address all these problems in the future. So if our listeners are interested in supporting WIPAHS or doing something of their own in this welfare area, what advice do you have for them?
First of all, what I would request you people to come there and stay 2-3 days in there, because once you stay there 2-3 days in WIPAHS education center in Kibaha, you will get to know what's happening. For example, you go and help them in the farm. You will know what is farming, and you will help them to think. You come and conduct a class with them. You come and play soccer with them.
How it is.
Come and assist in the medical team there.
Yeah.
And so you have a lot of work in there as a practical.
Yeah.
This is very important. And then you can see what we are asking people. Give us only $4 a day from your family.
Only 8,000.
$1 from you, $1 from your father, $1 from your mom. $4 a day. You are $4 paying full expenses. One student, everything, boarding, lodging, meals, education, everything, including medical. So that's the way we are raising money from people.
Right.
Give them awareness. Tell them the value of their money, value of the sadaqah money, value of the khums money.
Yeah.
How much money we are collecting, the khums money, what we are doing. We have to think differently. That this khums money, this zakat money, this sadaqah money, charity money, can bring big changes. You can change the life of people.
We think that only $4, what difference can it make?
Yeah.
But Kumbe, for these people, it's a lot
Yeah.
of money.
So you can sponsor one child. For a meal, okay, don't give me anything. Give me one meal. One meal is
One
only
meal.
2,000 shillings.
It's quite cheap. Yeah.
So if you give me, okay, from your family, we will give you for 5 meals. Alhamdulillah, 5 students got the meals. And you have reduced our expenses.
Definitely. That's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for your time, Haji Saheb. Much appreciated. Inshallah, you inspired the listeners to start their own WIPAHS and follow your example, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for the next episode.